The third day began in quiet stillness, as the river that once guided every step faded into a distant murmur. Suddenly, the traveler stood alone with only the wind and sharp stone, greeting them on the steep ascent. The path climbed steeply toward jagged peaks that were tightly wrapped in thin veils of cloud. Every single footfall sent loose rocks skittering, requiring true patience and constant balance, rather than just raw strength. Finally, reaching the highest pass, the heavy clouds slowly parted to reveal a breathtaking sight. Resting in a deep bowl of ancient, weathered rock, sat a completely hidden alpine lake. Its surface was so perfectly calm that it reflected the entire sky above it like a flawless sheet of glass. The traveler knelt down right beside the water and immediately felt a profound sense of deep peace settle over them. In that still reflection, they could clearly see every memory of the long journey they had taken. There were narrow canyons crossed, powerful storms they had bravely endured, and long rivers they had followed without any hesitation whatsoever. The silent lake offered absolutely no sound to the weary traveler, only a sense of deep, quiet understanding. It was right there, in that profound stillness, that the traveler truly learned a major lesson. Stillness can be just as incredibly powerful as vigorous motion. Leaving the lake's edge, a very narrow stream began to slip away, looking young, clear, and full of possibility. They followed this promising stream as it bravely gathered strength, joining with other little streams to become a strong river again. This time, the descent felt surprisingly lighter, as green valleys slowly began to appear far below. These fertile valleys were dotted with vibrant wildflowers, growing tenaciously between the cracks in the hard stone. Birds suddenly filled the morning air with cheerful, unrestrained song, and the mountains no longer felt harsh or distant. They now looked familiar, like massive, silent guardians, watching over the unfolding landscape below them. As the beautiful evening finally arrived, the traveler reached open land where the river slowed its pace and widened considerably. Behind them, the distant mountains were softly glowing a warm, beautiful gold under the light of the setting sun. Dipping a hand into the wonderfully cool water, the traveler finally understood the true, lasting gift of the whole journey. The unyielding rock had taught them endurance, the ever-changing water had taught them acceptance of change, and the towering mountains had taught them deep humility. With the very first stars beginning to rise overhead in the darkening sky, the traveler resolutely moved forward. They were no longer chasing some specific ending point, but simply carrying the invaluable lessons of the mountain, the rock, and the river into every single step ahead.